Hi, my name is Shari Hill from the Early Childhood Community Development Center. I'm an early learning and child care resource consultant, and I'm here on this beautiful spring day to bring a little bit of the outdoors inside for you. I'm here to talk about our newly rejuvenated Provocation for Learning kits. Our kits contain resources that are open-ended, realistic, and support current emergent trends. The kit I have on display is our Loose Parts for Summer Provocation for Learning kit. Our kits have several natural items in them. For example, in this kit, there's sea glass, driftwood, linen napkins, burlap, wooden bowls, shells, as well as the picnic basket, which is made of wicker and is also used to transport all of the items. Our kits also offer support for the educators by adding observation and documentation tools such as mirrors for reflection, magnifying glasses, measuring tapes, thermometers, and also clipboards for documentation. Each of our Provocation for Learning kits contains a checklist that lists all of the different materials that are in each kit, as well as a sheet that contains extra resources offered at the ECCDC that will complement the topic. Our rejuvenated Provocation for Learning kits also include fiction books, non-fiction books, francophone materials, as well as 6 vocabulary cards with easy text for reading, printing, letter recognition, as well as 3 to 5 pictures in them with visual learning strategies on the back. For example, this one has a question such as, what do you think the little girl is looking at in this picture and why? A new addition to our Provocation for Learning kits is our educator booklet. It has a title page with a picture of the contents of the kits on the front with the name of the kit and the number. Inside, it talks about the learning kit's journey and its philosophy. We also include website addresses for the Ontario Early Learning Frameworks. There's a little section about messing about and loose parts, and also play schemas. We've included 2 picture provocations of some of the materials from each of our kits and different ways to promote thinking. We've also linked the overall concept of the kit with the 4 foundations of Ontario's pedagogy. How does learning happen? So there is a goal for the children and program expectation for belonging, well-being, engagement, and the 4th foundation expression. A page of harder thinking prompts to extend children's learning is also in our book, as well as a page of very specific harder thinking prompts we've created based on the materials in the kit. Some examples include, how is the grass mat similar to or different from the grass outside? We also invite the community to write down any harder thinking questions that they use when they're working with the children. Thinking Lens for Reflection Inquiry from Harvest Resources Associates allows educators to reflect upon their co-learning experience with the materials that they're having with the children. On the last few pages, we've included some photo sheets and some index cards because we would love to see educators include some pictures and some learning stories of how they used the materials and their experience with the children, so that when the kit is taken out again from another member, they can see how the materials were enjoyed. As a resource developer, one of our criteria for creating our Provocation for Learning kits is to constantly think about the play schemas and the different resources we need to add to support that type of learning. For example, in this kit, the wooden bowls could be used for transportation. The mirror could be used for positioning. Our balls could be used for rotation or trajectory. Pinwheels for rotation, and the linen napkins can also be used for enveloping. The ECCDC has close to 500 provocation for learning kits in its lending library for members to borrow. If you would like more information about the unique learning resources that we do have at the ECCDC, or any of the innovative supports we offer the early learning and childcare community, please visit our website at eccdc.org.